Where do I even start this? Guess this is just kind of thinking a little bit. A whole big thought bubble, like just above my head. And I was led to make this video, I said that I wanted to start documenting more, doing documentaries. And where it goes, who knows? Maybe this isn't for the world. Maybe this is for me. Life has just been changing, man, and it was just like this big question that said, like, what if it all meant nothing? Us as humans, we tend to try to wait for the perfect moment. We tell ourselves, all right, when I get here, then this will happen. When I get there, then I'll do this. And we get so caught up into these goals, man, that it tends to ruin our lives. And it's like, where's the fun in it? And it's like, I just had to ask myself, in the past, I used to live in the moment. I used to enjoy the little things. And I think that that's where we need to get back to. We need to get back to enjoying the little things. Because with me, man, it's like I personally myself got caught up into so many goals, so many things that I was striving towards that I lost myself. And I didn't know who I was, and I lacked my identity. And it led me closer to God. And I started to realize, and he showed me that it's not about working towards all of these goals, because then you start to miss out on life. You start to miss out on precious time because you're working towards this thing. But it's like you want it so bad to where you tell yourself that you're gonna pour everything, all of yourself, all of your energy into this one specific thing. But what if it all amounts to nothing? I think that we have to get to a point to where there's nothing wrong with working towards dreams, but it shouldn't allow you to become lost. It shouldn't put you in a place to where you don't know who you are anymore. There should always be an identity within you. And I had a conversation with Jesus, and I was like, man, if I spend my whole entire life making just enough to get by, and that's where I was, and I didn't reach the goals that that were of the desires of my heart, then I'll be okay with that. I just think that us as dreamers, we have to stop putting so much pressure on ourselves, so much so that whenever we don't reach a specific goal, it's like it makes us feel like we're a failure. But you're not a failure. You're doing something rather than nothing. I think the purpose of this video is, what if it all amounts to nothing? But the biggest thing that you can give yourself is grace. You're trying your best. This is your first time doing this life thing, man. Like, it's the first time for everything. So for those of you who are out there, because I did it myself, I hit rock bottom. I lost everything. And that made me realize that it wasn't in the things that I was working towards. It wasn't nothing materialistic, but it was just life, man. Like, God bless us with this beautiful earth. And, I work every single day, y'all. I work every single day to pay the bills, but that's not, I feel in my heart. And I'm making this video because I know that I'm not alone. It can be tiring living. Not in like a suicidal way or anything, but like it can be tired because you're so used to the daily routine. So that's why you have a dream in hopes that that dream would take you to a place that you always dreamed of. We all strive towards financial stability. We tell ourselves, okay, when I have this certain amount of money, I'll be good. When I get to this point in my career, I'll be good. But what if it all amounts to nothing? I'm telling you all this to tell you this right here. Enjoy your life, man. That doesn't mean just throw your dream away. No, that means give yourself grace. You work on your dream, you be consistent, you pray about it, you put in that work, you do everything in your humanly aspect that you can do, and then the rest you give it to God. But that does not mean to stop enjoying your life, man. Like, go have fun. And when I say go have fun, that doesn't mean go to the club, go drink, go smoke, go have sex with women. No. That means get back to who you once were whenever you were little. Because whenever we were little, we would go outside, freaking throw a freaking pine cone, or just go outside, play with our friends, go outside, just run. No toys, no nothing, no social media. And I think that's the point of this video. Social media has shaped our perception of who it is that we are. We compare ourselves to other people, and that defines our success. But what if it all amounts to nothing, man? Nobody has themselves together, and that's the truth, man. Nobody has themselves together, and guess what? That's okay. We're all figuring it out, man. We're all figuring it out. So like, what if it all amounts to nothing? What if we're doing this life thing wrong? What if we were supposed to enjoy ourselves, dig deep inside of our word? And what if we never reach $1 million? What if we never become successful? That's okay. This is the closest thing to hell that we'll ever experience, man. But that does not mean to stop living. That does not mean that your life amounts to nothing. No, your life is more than worth it. What if it all amounts to nothing, man? You just have to stop beating yourself down. Stop making yourself feel like you're not enough, because you are more than enough, man. So what if it all amounts to nothing? You have to get back to who you truly are, because somewhere, this is going to touch deep to a whole lot of people's souls. Somewhere along the way, you lost yourself. You started telling yourself that if you get to a certain place, that you'll be good. But what if it all amounts to nothing? What if you're putting your happiness in the wrong things? So go outside, man. Just go outside, go on a walk, read you a book, dig deep inside your word, pray, talk to God. Be grateful for where you are, because there's a first time for everything. This is the first time that you're living. The first time that you'll ever be this age, the first time that you'll ever take this breath, the first time that you'll ever experience this day. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Think that you just have to start living. Don't allow where you are to define where you're going to be. Don't allow where you are right now to stop you from living. Go out and do the things that you always wanted to do. Like for me, I like playing basketball. I'm here at a skate park in a basketball park right now. And, I DoorDash to pay for school, pay for bills. And it's like my flesh tells me you have to dash, man. Like, you can't make this video. But I beg to differ. Live your life. Live your life. Stop living afraid. Stop living on the edge. Stop living for failure. That's what you're doing right now. From feeling like it's all or nothing. If you don't reach this dream, then you're a failure. No. Bump the world, yo. bump the world. Bump what the world thinks about you. Be yourself, man. Like, bump that, bro. Like, bump that. We're changing the standards, bro. Bump that, man. This society, this world, this social media tells you that you have to be a specific person. But I say bump that, yo. Be who you are. Stop living for failure. Stop living to please others. But instead, do the things that you always wanted to do. For everybody is different. For some people, it might be going to the gym. Some people, it might be sewing. Some people, it might be drawing. Some people, it might be being a mother or being a father. But you're so caught up into this thing that you're working towards that you feel like you don't have time for those things. You do. Take out that time, man. Life is going to keep going. When you pass on, somebody else is going to experience the fruits of your labor. So why spend your whole entire life stressing over this one thing rather than living your life? So what if your dream doesn't come true? That's not planning for failure. That's just not allowing your life to be centered around what ifs. Instead, living your life. If you were on your deathbed right now, this is the question that I'll leave with you all. If you were on your deathbed and it was almost the end, what would be that thought in your head? What would you do differently? Would you strive harder towards your dreams? Would you live more in the moment? Would you spend more time with God? Would you dig deeper inside your word? What would you do? And that's the mindset that I've been having. What if it was the end? How would I do things differently? Would I peacefully die with nothing on my mind, knowing that I did everything that I always wanted to do, knowing that I took it moment by moment? Or would I die and be on my deathbed with regrets? So that's a question that we can ask ourselves. Live life with no regrets. Live life as if you're on your deathbed. Stop living life like you're a failure, because you're not. You're more than enough. I'm proud of you. Maybe this isn't for the viewer. Maybe this is for me. Maybe this is also for the person who can find this video and reach this far into the video and relate to it. Who knows? But my biggest advice to you is stop living for failure. What if it all meant nothing? What if it amounted to nothing? What if you're living life wrong? What if you just stopped overthinking and you just chose to live? Rather than living for life, rather than living for death. What if you just chose to live? What if you let go of all of the expectations that you placed on yourself and just try the best you can and get to a point to where your best is enough? Bump what social media thinks. Bump what your family thinks. Heck, bump what you think. You're doing your best. Keep going. Stop living life being afraid, but instead living life like there was no tomorrow. Taking this day, your daily bread, and just embracing where God has you at in the day that He's given you. This day, your daily bread. So I end the video with saying that this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. And also another Bible verse that may help you all is that God, this is deep right here. God didn't give you a spirit of fear, but one of love, power. I'm saying it wrong. God didn't give you a spirit of fear, but one of power, love, and a sound mind. So these thoughts that you're experiencing right now, don't let it get the best of you. You're trying the best you can. You're doing everything that you are supposed to do. You're right where you're supposed to be. Imagine if you were blessed with where you desired to be. You wouldn't know how to handle it. You have to go through the motions. You have to go through step by step. Like with building anything, building or furniture, whatever it may be, you have to start somewhere. So dreamer, start somewhere. Don't beat yourself down. Know that you're trying your best and keep going, man. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Keep going. Don't give up. Don't live life for failure. Don't be afraid. Be fearless. Be bold. Know that you have the Lord on your side. Keep going. Don't give up. Because what if it all meant nothing? God bless you all. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I pray that you took something from this video that's beneficial to you in your life. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.